Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We had a little mic difficulty to start off the early seconds of this stream, but we are all set and ready to go. We will continue with our Pro Strategy Football 2024 1978 Kansas City Chiefs alternate what if replay. We are in week 8. The Chiefs are at home versus the Browns. Kansas City coming off a huge victory over the Oakland Raiders in Oakland to take over first place in the AFC West. They are 5-2. The Browns, well, they're fighting for their playoff lives. They're last place in the Central. Only one game below 500, though, at 3-4. We will try and lead the 78 Chiefs to a 500 record or better. Kansas City would finish 4-12, but did play some very close games. They were number 2 in rushing that year with 4.5 yards per carry. However, the Chiefs failed horribly in the passing department and defensively. So far, so good for us. Passing-wise, we pick and choose our shots with Mike Livingston and Adams. Defensively, we've called some good defensive strategies. We've been okay. All other games will be played out in the background with updates and highlights from the studio. So remember to stay with us to the very end. We'll go through every game and the highlights. Also at the half, we'll go through the highlights. Let's check out the standings in 1978, folks. We'll start off in the NFC East. Washington 5-2, Dallas 4-3. St. Louis and New York 3-4. Philadelphia, well, they're all done 1-6. In the Central, Chicago 6-1, Green Bay 5-2. Everyone else below 500, as you can see. Tampa 3-4, Minnesota 3-4, Detroit, they're gonna go the way of the Eagles. They're 1-6. NFC West, Rams 5-2, New Orleans 3-1, Atlanta 3-4, San Francisco, well, they could go golfing sooner than later. They're 1-5-1. Now to the AFC, the East, the Miami Dolphins with a nice lead over the Patriots and Bills. The Dolphins are 6-1. The Pats and Bills 4-3. The Jets 3-4. Baltimore, well, they're 1-6. They're all done. Dogfight in the AFC Central. Pittsburgh 5-2. Cincinnati 5-2. The Oilers 4-3. Cleveland's not out of it yet. They're 3-4. This is a big game for the Brownies against our beloved Kansas City Chiefs. First place with their victory over Oakland. Both teams are 5-2, but head-to-head matchup puts the Chiefs in first. Denver 3-4. Seattle 2-5. San Diego, kiss them bye-bye along with Seattle. The Chargers are 1-6. Let's move on to Week 8. And we're going to coach this one. And that's good there. Let's go back. And let's sim. So you got Denver, Baltimore, Cincinnati, Buffalo. That's a big game there. Dallas should win this against the Eagles. 1-6 San Diego. Detroit 1-6. That's a putrid game. New Orleans, playoff hopes pretty much on the line in Los Angeles against the Rams in Week 8. Vikings, if they have any hope to make some noise in the Central, they got to beat the Packers here in Minnesota. Patriots need this win in the worst way. They're 4-3, Miami 6-1 in Foxborough. 3-4 St. Louis, 3-4 New York Jets. Someone's playoff hopes will go bye-bye. Giants have to beat the Redskins if they have any hopes of the playoffs. 4-3 Houston, 5-2 Pittsburgh. That is a huge game in the AFC Central. Atlanta, San Francisco, Oakland, Seattle, Chicago, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's playoff hopes again ride on a Week 8 victory. Right, and let's coach the Chiefs. That's the computer. We're player 1. Let's scout Cleveland quite quickly. Cleveland, not a bad team overall at 63. Offense is 70. Defense is 61 overall. Coaching, Sam Rutigliano likes to favor the run. Will run with a halfback and fullback. They favor a 4-3. They bounce between man and zone. Offensively, Brian Sipe is the starting quarterback. Greg Pruitt and Mike Pruitt are the running backs. Cleo Miller and Calvin Hill might see some playing time. The Pruitts are not related. Starting tight end, Ozzie Smith. Your starting wideouts, Dave Logan, Reggie Rucker. Offensive line's a good one. Dykin, Shepard, DeLone, Jackson, Darrow. Defensively for the Browns, they're down 4. St. Clair, Edwards, Shirk, Mitchell. Linebacking core, Hall, Irons, Ambrose. Defensive backs, Scott, Tom Darden's the best one out of the lot. Peters, Davis, and Bolton. Actually, Bolton's the nickelback, excuse me. Kicking, Don Cockcroft. Punting, Johnny Evans. Collins and Wright. Kick returners, Wright and Ozzie Newsome. Punt returners. Let's go to the Kansas City Chiefs. Stenerud's our kicker. Zanon's our punter. Eddie Payton, brother of Walter Payton, is our kick returner along with Belton. And Payton and Marshall, the punt returners. We're going to work backwards. Defensively, for the Chiefs, will bounce between 4-3, 3-4, but they like to traditionally go with a 4-3. Still, Parrish, Lindstrom, Hicks are your down 4. Your linebackers are Paul, Howard, Rosmanick. Defensive backs, Green, Barbaro, Gray, Thomas. Offensively, Mike Livingston, Tony Adams are our quarterbacks. We shuffle them in and out. Mostly Livingston, though. And he's not been horrific. Livingston has only thrown 1 pick with 3 touchdowns. Again, we don't throw a lot. Our running backs, Reed, McKnight, Morgado, Bailey, we use them all, like Bogey and Bacall. Walter White, the starting tight end. Dorsey and Marshall, your starting wideouts. Offensive line's solid. Pretty good, in fact. Herkinoff, Simmons, Rudnay, Condon, Getty. Marv Levy and myself are the coaches. Let's sim 1,000 times to get the point spread and over under. Cleveland, 1-point favorite, over under 32. So they still don't believe in our beloved Chiefs. As they say in Pro Strategy Football, let's do this. Ron McGrath has joined us here at Arrowhead Stadium. Hope all is well, Ron. We will play on expert. Let's go to the studio. Follow all the games. And go. Kansas City wins the toss. We want the ball. And here's the kickoff by Don Cockcroft. We are set to go here on the turf at Arrowhead Stadium. From the end zone comes Belton, crosses the 10, shimmy shams 15-20, brought down just past the 20. The Chiefs will start 1st and 10 at their 22. We'll start with a split backfield, 1st and 10. We're going to go pass. And we're going to go long, play action fake. Strong left. White's going to run a post. Dorsey is going to run a post. Morgado and Reed will stay in the block. Play action fake. We're going to look for Henry Marshall on a deep corner route. 1st and 10. Looks like the Browns are playing zone pump. There's the deep corner route for Marshall. Complete! Almost out to midfield. That's a gain of 26. Mike Livingston to Henry Marshall, who says we can't throw the ball. It's a gain of 26. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their 48. We're going to trap the middle with Tony TNT Reed. 1st and 10, 3-4. And Reed plunges the middle. Big tough run, breaking tackles. What a run by Reed, easily crossing midfield. He picks up 14 before he's tripped up by Charlie Hall. 1st and 10 for Kansas City at the Cleveland 38. We're going to trap with our fullback, Morgado. 3-4 for the Browns. And Browns rise to the occasion, stuffing Arnold Morgado for a 1-yard loss. Linebacker Dick Ambrose was in on the stop. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. We're going to go to our stretch offense. Delayed handoff to Tony TNT Reed. Cleveland playing zone. Here's the delayed handoff. Reed right up the gut. Reed with a huge run. A yard short, but not a bridge too far yet. A 10-yard scamper, and it was a tough run by Tony TNT Reed. Picks up 10. They needed 11. 3rd and 1. Oops, don't want that. Livingston will call his own number on 3rd and 1. Can the Chiefs get the push? They do! Mike Livingston breaks the tackle! Mike Livingston picks up 7. The Chiefs are on the march. 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 22. Chiefs fans rocking and a-rolling here. Waving the tomahawks here at Arrowhead Stadium. So 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 22. We're going to give Reed the ball straight up the gut. Everyone's up in the box. It's a blitz. Reed busts through the blitz. He's heading for the end zone. Bounce to the right. Picks up 14. That was an all-out run blitz. But Reed quickly hit the hole up the middle. Picking up 14 yards before a touchdown saving tackle by Tony Peters. 1st and goal for the Chiefs at the Cleveland 8. Reed goes off the field. 3 carries, 38 yards for Tony TNT Reed. Folk hero. Mark Bailey comes in. They're going to go line plunge with Bailey on 1st and 10. Cleveland looks like they're... Oh, boy. False start on our beloved Chiefs. Back up the bus, Gus. So it's 1st and goal now from the Cleveland 13. We're going to go trap to Bailey. On 1st and goal from the 13. Delay a game. Chiefs moving backwards now. 1st and goal from the 18. Let's get Bailey out of the game. Captain Fumbleitis Ted McKnight in the game. Delayed handoff to McKnight. 1st and goal from the 18. McKnight with a good tough run. Inside the 5. No, they'll spot it at the 6. 12 yards for McKnight. Delayed handoff to McKnight again. 2nd and goal from the Cleveland 6. McKnight trying to get in the end zone, and he does! Captain Fumbleitis making amends. He had the game-winning touchdown against the Raiders. We didn't even know he was in the game. So a huge drive by the Chiefs. Here's the replay in slow motion. Look at the blocking by that Chiefs O-line. They have been dominant so far. Philip Reynolds, how you doing? Happy birthday, my friend. As McKnight goes in like Flynn. What a drive by the Chiefs. Jan Stenerud for the extra point. Adams to hold. The kick is good. 7-0 Chiefs. Stenerud to kick off. 10:21 to play in the 1st quarter. Cleveland's playoff hopes ride on week 8, and they need a victory here. From the end zone comes Collins. Collins shimmy shams, but does not get to the 20. He stopped at the 19. Excellent kick coverage by the Chiefs. 1st and 10 for Cleveland at their 19. I formation. Brian Sipe, he can chuck that football. He's under center. Pruitt and Pruitt In I formation, the up back is Mike Pruitt, Greg Pruitt behind him. Rucker and Logan, the wideouts. Newsom, the very dangerous tight end. 1st and 10. We're going to shift over towards the tight end, play man, and play the run. Reed, and actually we're blitz our middle linebacker, Rosemick. Come on, baby. There's the run blitz, and we stop Mike Pruitt. Struggles for 2. 2nd and 8. Chiefs will face a 4 wide receivers set. We're going to go 3-3 nickel here. So Fletcher, Rucker, and Wright to one side, Logan to the other. We're going to play pass. Blitz our middle linebacker. Man pass coverage on 2nd and 8. Sipe under center. Pruitt the lone setback. Sipe back to pass. Sipe throws middle. Complete to Ricky Feature. Ricky, don't lose my number. Feature 12 yards. The Browns move the chains. 1st and 10 for Cleveland at their 33. They now go 2 tight end set with Paris and Newsom. Rucker just to the outside of Newsom. I formation. 1st and 10 for the Browns at their 33. We're going to bounce back to our 4-3 defensive line in tight. And we're going to play the run. Read and react. Sipe barks out the signals. Sipe gives it to Mike Pruitt. Pruitt to the left. Struggles for 2. Tom Howard brings him down. 2nd and 8 for the Browns at their 35. Under 9 to play in the first quarter. Calvin Hill is in at fullback. Pruitt the halfback. Logan back on the field. Newsom and Rucker to the left. 2nd and 8, we're going to play man pass. Defensive line will stunt. And we're going to blitz our middle linebackers. 2nd and 8, Sipe under center. Sipe back to pass. Struggles. He is brought down. Flag on the play. The blitzing Razumik with the sack. But what's the yellow hanky? Holding defensively on the Chiefs nullifies the sack. Browns have it 1st and 10 at their 40. Hill and Pruitt are still your backs. It's a staggered backfield. We'll shift over towards the tight end, play man run. We're going to blitz our middle linebacker. 1st and 10 for the Browns. Sipe calls for motion. Sipe pitches to Pruitt, opposite motion. Greg Pruitt gains a sideline, crosses midfield. Tripped up at the 44 of the Chiefs. A nice pitch out to Greg Pruitt, 16 yards. Excellent blocking on the pitch right for the Browns. Good job by their offensive line. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the Kansas City 44. 2 tight end set, full house backfield. Mike and Greg Pruitt along with Cleo Miller. Our defensive line will shift wide. We're going to blitz our middle linebacker, and we're going to play man run on 1st and 10. Sight to throw. Deep middle. Incomplete to Cleo Miller. Ball batted away by Gary Green. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs at... 2nd and 10 for the Browns at the Chiefs 44. 2 tight end set. Greg Pruitt goes off the field. Is that Greg? Yes, so that's Mike Pruitt and Cleo Miller, the backs. Rucker, the lone wide out. Newsom and Paris, the tight ends. 2nd and 10. You know what we're going to do here? We're going to switch it up to a little 3-4. Man pass coverage, and we'll blitz Spanny. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Sipe calls for the pitch. Mike Pruitt gets the outside, picks up 7 or 8. 8-yard gain. They beat the blitz with the pitch right. 3rd and 2. Excellent job of blocking there by the Browns. 3rd and 2 for the Browns. They trail 7-0. About 6:49 to play in the first quarter. 3rd and 2. Kansas City will go back to their 4-3. And they're doing a 2 tight end set still. So we're going to shift our defensive line in tight. We're going to play the run. And we're going to blitz all 3 of our linebackers on 3rd and 2. Motion for the Browns. Sight hands it to Greg Pruitt to the left. He's got it. Kept his legs a churning. First down for the Browns. They trail 7-0. About 6 to play in the first quarter. Full house backfield. 2 tight ends set for Cleveland. Our defensive line will shift out wide. We will blitz our middle linebacker man run coverage on 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Cleo Miller. Miller plunges the middle, lowers his shoulder for 4 yards. Whitney Paul on the stop of Cleo Miller. 2nd and 6, about 5:33 to play in the first quarter. 2 tight ends set for the Browns once again. Our defensive line will shift normal. We're going to play man pass, and we will blitz our middle linebacker. 5 men coming after the ball carrier or sight. It's a handoff. Mike Pruitt struggles, spins, picks up 2. Donnie Parrish and company bring him down. Big 3rd down for the Browns. Ball at the Kansas City 28. Cleveland comes to the line of scrimmage. Still in that 2 tight end set. 3rd and 4. We're going to stunt our down 4, play man pass coverage. Linebackers free safety to read and react. 3rd and 4. What will Sipe do here? He hands it to Greg Pruitt. Pruitt to the left. Cuts back. He's going touchdown. Flag on the play. Oh boy, is this a hold on the Browns? Let's watch the replay first, and we'll pick up the flag. You can see Pruitt off tackle to the left, makes a nice move on the sideline, cuts it back inside to the middle. But there's a flag on the play. This is a huge flag. Personal foul, Kansas City. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. The touchdown stands. And one more time with the replay in slow motion. Excellent blocking there. And Greg Pruitt made an excellent run. There's that move on the sidelines. He cuts back to the inside, and he picks up the touchdown. Cleveland an extra point away from tying it. Cockcroft on the field. Here's the snap, the straight-ahead kick. It is shanked! He shanked it. Don Cockcroft shanks the extra point. Unbelievable. The Chiefs still lead 7-6. Pops Review has joined us. Hope all is well. Our good friend Pops, please check out and subscribe to his channel, as he had replay basketball tabletop version on the channel. Cleve Baseball Fan 879 has joined us at Let's Go Browns. He's throwing up a little bit in his mouth as Cockcroft missed the extra point. Check out his wonderful channel and subscribe. Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Our good friend Tim, Cleve Baseball Fan 879, says Don Cockcroft, king of Shankapaloozas. Here's the kickoff. Chiefs with a 1-point lead, 4:53 to play in the first quarter. That ball will bounce out of the end zone. Chiefs have it 1st and 10 at their 20. Ron McGrath says, let's go Chiefs. Chiefs go with their spread offense. The run spread, as we like to call it. Tony Reed, the lone setback. Delayed handoff to Reed. Browns have everyone up in the box. Reed reads his blocks, bounces to the outside. Shimmy shams, he fumbles. And Kansas City recovers it. Holy cow. Gain of 8. We're going to take Reed off the field. Let him think about ball security. Hometown folk hero Mark Bailey comes on. Trap the middle with Bailey. 2nd and 2. Browns run blitz. Bailey squished in the backfield. Loss of 1. Mac Mitchell puts a shimmy sham smack on our beloved Mark Bailey. So 3rd and 3. Bailey goes off the field. Tony Reed comes back on. Livingston comes off the field. Tony Adams comes on. It's a Tony backfield. Outside run, quarterback Tony Adams. On 3rd and 3, Browns have everyone up on the line. And Adams will pick up 1. Mac Mitchell lays the daddy smack on Tony Adams. The Tony backfield doesn't do it this time. 4th and 2 from the Kansas City 28. We cannot gamble here. Let's get him out of the game, though. Zanon will come on to punt, so Cleveland with a good job after scoring the touchdown of holding Kansas City to a 3-and-out. Zanon with the punt. Fielded around the 35 by Wright. Huge return by Wright. 12-yard return on the 36-yard punt. Keith Wright making it all right. Browns have it 1st and 10 at their 48. 2:56 to play in the first quarter. 7-6 Chiefs. We're going to play a 4-3 man pass. Blitz our middle linebacker. Man run, excuse me. Sipe under center. Pruitt in the backfield. Motion for the Browns. Sipe, middle, incomplete. Pressure up the middle. Sipe, a little yip. A little yip for Brian Sipe. 2nd and 10 for Cleveland at their 48. Calvin Hill, Cleo Miller are in the backfield for the Browns. Newsome, the tight end. Rucker and Logan, 2 fine wideouts. So 2nd and 10. Our defensive line will stunt, and we're going to play the pass. Blitz our middle linebacker. Man coverage. Sipe under center. It's a run. Cleo Miller gets the outside. The Chiefs read and react well on this play, stringing it out. Miller only gains 3. Tom Howard on the stop. 3rd and 7. We have about 2 to play in the first quarter. Kansas City up 7-6 due to the Don Concroft extra point miss. 3rd and 7. Cleveland goes 4 wide. Rucker and Wright to one side. Feature and Logan to the other. Greg Pruitt, the lone setback. We're going to go 3-3 nickel. Blitz our middle linebacker. Man pass coverage. Sipe takes the snap. Delayed handoff to Pruitt. He is squished by the tomahawk chopping Kansas City defense. No gain. 4th and 7. The Browns will punt. The Chiefs are coming after it. Evans to punt from about his 35. Here come the Kansas City Chiefs. Evans gets the punt off. It's a good one, to be honest with you. Bouncing out of bounds inside the 5. Nope, they'll spot it at the Chiefs' 5. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the first quarter of football. Week 8, Kansas City 5-2, Cleveland 3-4. The Browns need a victory here to keep their playoff hopes alive. Kansas City goes 2 tight end set with White and Samuels I formation. Morgado the up back. Tony T&T Reed behind him. Play action fake. Samuel, Morgado, and Reed and White all stay in the block. Deep corner route to Henry Marshall. We're going to chuck it from our end zone. There's the play action. Livingston chucks it. Incomplete. A horrific pass from the Emerson Charles Winchester III lookalike, Mike Livingston. So 2nd and 10. Trap the middle with Tony T&T Reed. I formation, 2 tight end set. Reed follows Morgado. Reed with a huge run. First down. He bounced to the right. Gain of 11. Same play. Rinse and repeat. Under a minute to go. The Chiefs explode off the offensive line. Reed crosses the 20. It's a gain of 5. Dick Ambrose on the stop. 2nd and 5. Reed will come off the field. Mark Bailey comes on. The folk hero, Mark Bailey. They're going to trap it with Bailey on 2nd and 5. Bailey has no Bristol cream there. Tries a struggle and get away. Does get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. First quarter coming to an end. We'll go to the stretch formation here. Ted McKnight, the setback. 3rd and 5. Trap play to McKnight. Can the Chiefs get a playoff here? No, the first quarter ends. Chiefs 7, Cleveland 6 due to the extra point miss by Don Cockcroft. We switch sides. We start the second quarter. Let's go to the studio and see what's going on. The Broncos 14-0 over the Colts. Let's see. In the rain in Baltimore. It never rains in Southern California, but they're playing in Baltimore, Maryland. Craig Morton, 7-yard touchdown pass out of the full house backfield. Colts jump. Egloff, touchdown. Craig Morton calls for motion. Play action. Hits Odoms. So 2 touchdown passes to 2 separate tight ends. 14-0 Broncos. Broncos trying to get back to 500 here in week 8. 7-3. This is a big matchup here between the Bengals and the Bills in Buffalo. 8-yard touchdown run by the Deacon Turner for the Bengals. Full house formation. And there's Deacon Turner to the left. He is in. Touchdown. Spike that football, son. Kenny Anderson is intercepted by Charles Romes. Tom Dempsey kicks a 18-yard field goal. Cowboys 7, the 1-6 Eagles nothing. Let's see how Dallas scored. It's a 20-yard pass from Staubach to Drew Pearson out of the stretch offense. Shotgun. Staubach looks, throws for the... Oh, wow! It was a hook, and he caught it. He spins, races towards the end zone. Septien will miss this field goal. Why not? It's 1978 field goal kicking. So 7-0 Cowboys. Lions 3-0 over the Chargers. A battle of 2 1-6 teams. No score between the Saints and the Rams. That's a big game, folks, if you're a Saints fan. And the Vikings, they need a win, and they so far are thumping the Packers 17-0. Chester Markle missed a 45-yard field goal that would have gave the Packers an early lead. Rick Danmeyer hits a 37-yard field goal. Tarkenton, 5 yards is Sammy White. Fran Tarkenton, last year in football here. Front pylon, he hits Sammy. That was a beautiful pass by Tarkenton. Whitehurst, back to pass, and he throws the pick. Bobby Bryant steps in front of it. Bob Tucker, 1-yard touchdown toss. Motion for the Vikings. Here's Tarkenton, second touchdown of the game for Fran the Man Tarkenton. 17-0 Vikings. Patriots Dolphins are scoreless. Your Premier missed a field goal. Cunningham loses. He fumbles early in the second quarter. Oh boy. Cardinals 12-3 over the Jets. One of these two teams will get to 500 maybe. Jim Otis, a 42-yard touchdown run here. Let's check this out. Oh, Otis bounces to the outside, picks up nice blocks by his receivers, cuts back, now to the sidelines. The OSU grad wins the foot race to the end zone at Shea. Touchdown, St. Louis. Jim Hart to Steve Jones. Touchdown. And then there's a field goal. Oh, no. They missed both extra points. The Cardinals, I didn't even notice that. They missed both extra points, thus the 12-3 lead. Leahy makes a 49-yard field goal for the Jets. Missed extra points will definitely haunt you. Giants 7-3 over the Redskins. Zonka, former Dolphin, he'll plunge it in from 1 yard out. Tough run. He would not be denied. Mark Mosley makes a 37-yard field goal. 7-3 Giants. To the joy of the fans at the Meadowlands. Pittsburgh 7-0 over the Oilers. Franco Harris 3-yard touchdown run. I formation. Harris the up back, 2 tight end set. Harris powers his way into the end zone. Extra point good. Then Roy Girella shockingly misses a 34-yard field goal. 7-0 Pittsburgh. No score between the Falcons and the 49ers. Falcons, it's a must-win for them. Raiders 3-0 over the Seahawks. Bears, Buccaneers, no score. Back to our football game, second quarter, 7-6 Chiefs. All right, 3rd and 5. We're going to run the trap with McKnight on 3rd and 5. And McKnight easily picks up the first down. Wow. Cleveland looking pass all the way, playing a 4-2 nickel, 3-deep zone. But Ted McKnight got tagged. He got his bell rung. You know what that means? Ring my... I can't even sing it. Me. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. He'll be looking for a Snickers bar. Tony TNT Reed comes on the field, trapped with Reed. Chiefs trying to establish that powerful run game. Reed is squished in the backfield, no gain. He makes it back to the line of scrimmage with tremendous effort. 2nd and 10, Reed comes off the field. Arnold Morgado comes on. Let's see, we got 9-9-8. Let's go motion Smith, jet sweep Henry Marshall. 2nd and 10. Man coverage. Here's the jet sweep. Marshall picks up a block. Marshall gets to the outside. He's got the first down. All right, Henry Marshall. That's the famous jet sweep by the Kansas City Chiefs. Now Marshall will go in motion. Jet sweep with Smith. Cleveland, they're up in the box looking run. Man coverage for the Browns. Here is J.T. Smith. Not much at all. No gain. 2nd and 10. Delayed handoff to Morgado. Cleveland not buying it. They're looking run. Morgado picks up a block. Morgado breaks a tackle, crosses the 50 as he bounces left. What a tough run by Arnold Morgado. Gain of 13 before he's brought down by Tom Darden of the Browns. Ted McKnight, word from the sidelines, he has found that Snickers bar. He's A-OK. Delay handoff to Morgado again. Browns defense tiring. Here's Morgado. Morgado cut to the right. Struggles for 2. Clarence Scott brings him down. Morgado comes off the field. Tony TNT Reed in. Chiefs stay with their spread run offense. 2nd and 8. Jet sweep with Dorsey going towards the motion of J.T. Smith. 2nd and 8. Man coverage for the Browns. Here comes Dorsey. Dorsey, he is squished in the backfield. The Browns come racing through the Chiefs' blocking scheme. That is a loss of 3. Mac Mitchell once again puts a smack on a Chiefs ball carrier. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. Screen to Reed on 3rd and 11. We're motioning that way. Oh, they're playing zone. We got an extra blocker over there. Livingston calls for the motion. Here's a screen to Reed. Reed has it. Reed picks up a block, but he's going to be short of the first down. They needed 11. Reed picked up 7. 7 does not equal 11. 4th and 4. We have an injury on the field for the Kansas City Chiefs. Left guard Bob Simmons goes down. Rod Walters comes in. 3rd and 4 at the Cleveland 42. We will punt. Looking to punt towards the sidelines with Zenon. Here's the punt. Browns come after it. Zenon gets the punt off. Too much oomph on that. Way too much oomph. Bounces into the end zone. Way too much oomph. Cleveland, with 9:53 to play in the first half, they trail 7-6. 1st and 10 from their 22 tight end set. Newsome and Paris, full house backfield. Greg and Mike Pruitt flank Cleo Miller, who's in the middle. We're going to play 3-4, and we're blitzing all of our linebackers. Man run on 1st and 10. Here come the Chiefs. It's a give to Greg Pruitt. Good tough run by Pruitt, running through arm tackles of the Chiefs. Picks up 5. So 2nd and 5. We'll switch back to a 4-3 now. Defensive line in tight. 2nd and 5. Man run, read and react. Sipe under center. It's a give to Cleo Miller. He's going to lose a yard. Tom Howard burrows in underneath the blocks. Takes out Cleo Miller at the legs. 3rd and 6. About 8:37 to play in this first half. It's a huge game for the Browns, a huge game for the Chiefs. Week 8, 1978. Kansas City Chiefs football on the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube network. Feature Rucker right to one side, Dave Logan to the other. We're going to go 4-2 nickel. Pass. And let's get Rusmick out. We're going to go Paul and Howard. Our defensive line will stunt. Here we go. 4-2 nickel, man pass coverage, read and react, linebacker free safety, Sipe over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Through behind Reggie Rucker. Rucker complaining that he was held. Timmy Gray on the coverage of Reggie Rucker. Flag on the field. Pass interference, Kansas City Chiefs. Reggie Rucker was correct. First down via the flag for the Browns. Ball at the Cleveland 31, 8:35 to play in the first half. Strong win in the face of the Kansas City Chiefs. In the face of the Cleveland Browns, pardon me. 4-3 for Kansas City. We're going to slide over towards the tight end. And let's get our starters back in the proper position. Blitz our middle linebacker. We're going to play man run on 1st and 10. Sipe fumbles the ball. The Chiefs come up with it. So Sipe does not get the snap cleanly. The Chiefs come up with it. I believe it was Lindstrom. Let's watch that again in slow motion. What a break for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs will have it 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 30. And Brian Sipe limps off the field. Let's see if he'll be ready when the Brownies get the ball back on offense. But with 8:29 to play in the first half, a huge turnover. A muff snap gives our beloved Kansas City Chiefs 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 30. Kansas City goes 2 tight end set. We're going to go medium pass. Fade to Marshall. Play action fake. Reed will run it out. Here we go. Trying to hit Marshall on the fade on 1st and 10. There's the play action. There's the fade. Caught Marshall out of bounds. Gain of 16. Mike Livingston threw a solid pass there. Let's watch the replay in slow motion. Livingston, I believe now, will check. I believe he's 2 of 3 or 2 of 4. Both receptions have been. No, then we hit a screen also. So I think he's 3 of 4. Let's just check that out real quick. 3 of 4, 49 yards. Not bad for someone who can't pass the ball. 1st and 10. We'll stick with a 2 tight end set. Do we dare throw 2 in a row? Yes. Play action pass, 1st and 10. Samuels, Bailey, and Reed stay in the block. Marshall to run the fake. Actually, you know what? Marshall's going to run the cross, and we're going to try to hit White to the sidelines, the tight end. Cleveland's defense tiring. There's the play action. Middle. Marshall. Touchdown! Mike Livingston to Henry Marshall. He had time. He saw that Marshall beat his defender to the inside. He put it right on Henry's hands for the score. Livingston 2 wonderful passes, a touchdown. The Chiefs now up 13-6. Here's the replay in fantastic slow motion. Mike Livingston really having a lot of confidence so far in this 1978 season. I believe the Browns were playing run all the way. Injury update from the Chiefs sidelines. Bob Simmons, left guard, is A-OK. The extra point by Jan Stenerud. Adams to hold. The kick is good. 14-6, 8-point lead for our beloved Chiefs. Stenerud to kick off with 7:53 to play in the first half, so that fumble proves very costly for the Cleveland Browns. That ball will bounce out of the end zone. Cleveland 1st and 10 at their 20. Mike Pruitt and Greg Pruitt are in the backfield. Power I, strong right. Rucker, Logan, the wideouts. Newsom's the tight end. We're going to play pass on 1st and 10. Our defensive line is shift over. We're going to blitz our middle linebacker. 1st and 10, we're looking pass. Sipe under center. Sipe gives it. It's a flea flicker. It's Miller. But it's not Miller time. That's right. Sipe's on the sidelines. They're working on his ankle. So Mark Miller on the flea flicker, trying to hit Reggie Rucker. Incomplete. Good job by Gary Green, not biting for the Chiefs. Brian Sipe back on the field. 2nd and 10. Miller and Pruitt are your backs. Newsom the tight end. Rucker and Logan the wideouts. We're going to switch it up here. We're going to go 3-4. Blitz both of our middle linebackers. Man pass coverage, 3-4. Sipe under center on a gimpy ankle. Sipe throws, sidelines. Incomplete. He tried to hit Logan on a hook. You can see Sipe favoring that ankle. 3rd and 10. We're going to go 3-3 nickel. Blitz our middle linebacker. And play man pass coverage. 3rd and 10. The gimpy Brian Sipe. Oh, false start on the Browns. That's going to make it 3rd and 15. We'll stick with our 3-3 nickel. And blitz our middle linebacker. Sipe on a bad leg here. Back to pass. Throws a quick out to Logan. Batted away by Emmett Thomas. The Browns will punt with Evans. Evans punting from his end zone. 7:36. Oh, Kansas City almost gets there. Fielded by Peyton. Eddie Peyton with a good return to the left of 10 yards. Johnny Evans, 38-yard punt. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the Cleveland 43. Mike Livingston is feeling it, folks. Play action fake. Marshall. I don't want him to go in motion. No motion. Marshall. We're going to run a deep pass to Marshall. Hook and go. Everyone stays in the block. 1st and 10. Cleveland looks like they're playing the run. There's the play action. Hook and go. Marshall, complete! Yes! Mike Livingston has completed his last 3 passes. All 3 to Henry. Don't call me Winkler. Marshall. 15 yards. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the Cleveland 28. Straight up the gut with Tony T and T. Reed. Bailey shall lead the way. Reed up the middle for 4. Brought down by another Tony Peters. 2nd and 6. Bailey comes off the field. Morgado comes on. Up the middle again with Tony T&T Reed. Reed loses a yard. Jerry Shirk puts the shimmy sham slam on Tony T&T Reed. 3rd and 7. Livingston wants to chuck this football. We're going to go to our stretch offense. Keller, Marshall to one side, Smith to the other. We do not pass in passing situations. Delayed handoff to Tony T&T Reed. 3rd and 7. They're doubling Dorsey or Smith. Here's Reed up the middle. He's close to the first, but doesn't get there. 4th and 2. Jan Stenerud, a 69% chance of making this field goal. 3rd and 2. Offense stays on the field. We're going to go with Arnold Morgado. Morgado. Trap play for Morgado. 4th and 2. 4th and 2. Morgado. First down. Gutsy call by our beloved Kansas City Chiefs. Morgado in beast mode. Picks up 4. Trap to Morgado again. Under 5 to play in the first half. Morgado holds on to that ball. Picks up 2. Brought down by Earl Edwards. So it is 2nd and 8 for the Chiefs from the Cleveland 14. Ted McKnight in the game. Stretch offense for the Chiefs. Smith will motion. We're going to pitch towards motion. So pitch left on 2nd and 8. Cleveland playing zone. Extra blocker on the left side. Oh, my Lord. The Browns come plowing through. Jerry Shirk slams McKnight 3 yards in the backfield. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. Third and 11. Quarterback draw. Reed comes back on the field. He'll motion out of the backfield. Quarterback draw, Mike Livingston. 3rd and 11. Man coverage for Cleveland. There's Livingston. Ooh, he's close to the first. He picks up 9. 4th and 2. 84% chance of making the field goal. We're going to put the points on the board, hopefully. Adams to hold. Stenerud to boot it through. Come on, Jan. The kick is good. 17-6. Kansas City with 2:26 to play in the first half. So that is a 11-point lead for our beloved Chiefs. Stenerud to kick off. Cutter Historicals joined us. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. Kickoff. Bounces out of the end zone. Cleveland 1st and 10 at their 20. 2:26 to play in the half. Both teams with 3 timeouts. We're going to stick with a 3-3 nickel play. Man pass coverage on 1st and 10. It's a sweep to Greg Pruitt. Pruitt with a nice run. Picks up about 14 yards before the free safety Gary Barbaro brings him down towards the top of your TV screen. That was a beautiful sweep right. Cleveland in an hurry-up offense. Feature Rucker right to one side, Logan to the other. Cleo Miller is the setback. We're going to blitz our middle linebacker. Man pass coverage. Sipe calls for motion. Sipe to throw. It's Rucker. Rucker gets out of bounds near midfield. I believe that will bring up the 2-minute warning. And it does. So with 2 minutes to play in the first half, the Kansas City Chiefs at home, 17. The Cleveland Browns on the road, 6. Again, we're going to blitz our middle linebacker, 3-3. Man nickel pass defense, 1:50 left in the half. Browns quick hitter to Ricky Feature. He's ridden out of bounds, only a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Here we go, 2nd and 7. Blitzing our middle linebacker. 3-3 nickel man pass. Sipe rolls, throws, incomplete to Feature. Well covered by Gary Barbaro. He came in to help, batted that ball away. 3rd and 7 for Sipe and the Browns at the Kansas City 48. They go 2 tight end set. Hill and Miller are your backs. Rucker the lone wide out. We're going to stick with our 3-3 nickel. 3rd and 7. Read and react. No blitz this time. Sipe to throw. Middle. Incomplete pass intended for Greg Pruitt. Well covered by Emmett Thomas. 4th and 7. Oh no, who's that on the field? Slow to get up. That's Art Still. He goes limping off the field. Evans to punt, 1:33 left in the first half of football here. Chiefs were coming after it. They don't get there. Fair catch by Eddie Payton, brother of Walter. 1:27 to play in the first half. 17-6 Chiefs. We're going to go delayed handoff to Tony Reed. If we get something big, we'll call timeout. Reed gets stuffed. 2-yard loss. Penalty. Holding on the Browns. Will accept that. 1st and 10 from the 21. Clock stops. 1:22 to play in the half. Delayed handoff to Reed once again from the Kansas City 21. Reed up the middle. Not much again. Good reaction. Second and 2, delayed handoff. Cleveland calls timeout. They want the ball back. Here's Reed. He's got the blocks. But I tell you something, that linebacking core looking pretty good for the Browns. Browns probably will use another timeout here. They don't. We're running the draw. 3rd and 3. It's McKnight. He has it. Yes. We're going to call timeout. Where are we? We're at the 31. Let's call timeout. All right, 34 seconds. Let's run the delay again. Let's see if we can pop something here. McKnight picks up 9. And let's quickly call timeout. Let's go quick. Let's call timeout first. Okay, 28 seconds. We're at the 40. Reed comes in. We're going to run the delay again. Zone coverage, 3 deep. Tony Reed gets the first. We'll use our last timeout. Art Still, word from the Kansas City Chiefs sidelines, is okay. He'll be back on the field. Let's use our last timeout. 23 seconds left. Let's try and get out of bounds. Let's try to squish them all in the middle. So, let's go to Henry Marshall. Medium pass. Fade. Here we go. Browns defense is exhausted. Marshall's got to get out of bounds if we complete it. Livingston to Marshall. Incomplete. He wanted a flag. 16 seconds left. Let's go long pass here. Corner route to Samuels. White is going to run a post. Marshall. We're going to send him in motion. He's going to run a post. Actually, let's look for White here. Here we go. We're looking for White on a deep corner route, top of the screen. Zone coverage, 2 deep for the Browns. Livingston, White, incomplete. Third and 10. Same play. Here we go. Let's try to hit White to the sidelines. Livingston back to pass. White. That was a god-awful pass. 3 seconds left. We're going to chuck it up. for Dorsey. 3 seconds left. Livingston. Back to pass. Emerson Charles Winchester look-alike. Throws it as far as the magic bean can be flung. Dorsey. Oh! Off his hands. Dorsey had 2 steps on Ron Bolton. He could not make the catch. Let's rewatch that in regular speed here. Final play of the half. A half of dominance for the Chiefs as they lead 17-6. Holy cow. Right there. Off his fingertips. Imagine Sports has joined us. Check out that channel and subscribe. We move to... Actually, we'll go to the halftime scores, but let's kick off here first. Third quarter, Chiefs up 17-6. Week 8, Kansas City a surprising 5-2 with our run, play action offense. Taking a knee in the end zone is Collins for the Browns. We will go to the studio. Broncos 14-7. Colts get a touchdown. How the hell did the Colts get a touchdown here? Oh, over here. Ooh! The fastest white man on the planet. 3-yard touchdown pass from Bill Troop. In the rain in Baltimore. Or Bob Troop. Bill Troop, I was right. So 14-7, they've cut the lead there. Bengals, Bills 7-6. So I believe Dempsey probably kicked another field goal. 25-yarder, yes. Cowboys running all over the Eagles 13-0. 2 field goals by Septien in the second quarter. Chargers trying to get that second win. Both Chargers and Lions 1-6. Field goal, interception. Fouts an 11-yard pass to Old McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Back pylon, touchdown. Another field goal by the Lions, 10-6 Chargers. Saints-Rams, big game in the NFC West, scoreless. Mike in the truck has joined us, hope all is well. Vikings rolling over the Packers, and boy, did they need that win. We showed you the first quarter highlights. Chuck Foreman with a 32-yard touchdown run out of the spread. Here's Chuck. Oh, look at that run by Chuck Foreman. You can see him spinning, holding that ball off like a loaf of bread. But he scampers into the end zone in like Flint. Tarkenton, a 1-yard touchdown run for Fran the man. There's motion. Tarkenton, touchdown. The Vikings romping at home over the Packers, 31-0. Dolphins, 3-0 over the Patriots. Yepremian makes an 18-yard field goal. Jets 13, Cardinals 12. Jimmy Hart's intercepted, and the Jets take that in with Bruce Harper, 1-yard touchdown run. Shea Stadium likes that. There's motion by the Jets. There's Harper plunging the middle for the score. Leahy with a 33-yard field goal. 13-12 New York. Both teams 3-4. The losers' playoff chances go down the drain, most likely. Giants hold a 10-3 lead late in the second quarter. Joe Danello made a 47-yard field goal. So John Riggins' fumble is probably setting up this Danello field goal. After getting the first down, Riggins struggling for extra yards. The pigskin comes loose, and here's Joe Danello. Striking it well and true and through. Giants 10, Redskins 3. Pittsburgh still up 7-0 on the Franco Harris touchdown run. And Jarella missed a field goal, shockingly. 6-0 Falcons over the 49ers. Falcons trying to get to 500. Seahawks over the Raiders 17-6. They always gave the Raiders trouble. So Mann has a 37-yard field goal. Herrera hits a 24-yard field goal. Zorn hits McCullum for a touchdown to make it 10-3. Jim Zorn, the lefty, to McCullum. Touchdown. The Nesty plunge. Zorn, a 28-yard pass to Crawford now. Zorn. What a catch. Then a quick move on the sidelines back to the inside for Crawford. There's the touchdown. Extra point good. Man makes a 19-yard field goal. 17-6 Seahawks. 3-0 Buccaneers trying to beat the 6-1 Bears at home. We got to see the Creamsicles uniforms, don't you think? So let's see Neil O'Donoghue actually making a field goal. Piece to hold. Oh, that's Ray holding, excuse me. It's good. Now let's watch the Hail Mary at the end of the half. Doug Williams chucking it up. Looking for Owens. Incomplete. So those are your scores as we move to the third quarter of football here. Cleveland is down by 11. They have the ball 1st and 10 at their 20. Mike and Greg Pruitt are in the staggered backfield for the Browns. Sipe under center. Rucker and Logan the wideouts. Newsome the tight end. We are going to go with a 4-3 defensive line. We'll shift over towards the tight end. Let's make sure we have our starters on the field. And we're going to blitz our middle linebacker, and we're playing the run. 1st and 10 for Cleveland. Sipe calls for motion. Sipe hands it off to Greg Pruitt. Pruitt up the middle for 3. 2nd and 7. We're going to play the run again. Read and react. 4-3 man. Sipe to throw. Looking for Ozzie Newsome makes the catch. Crosses midfield. A good catch and run by Ozzie Newsome. There was some yak on that. That's a gain of 29. First reception for Ozzie Newsome, the Wizard. Cleveland, 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 48. We're going to play run here. And we're going to blitz all of our linebackers. It's a run blitz. It's a ballroom blitz on 1st and 10. Sipe calls for motion. Flea flicker, squish him. Sipe throwing deep. Hits Rucker on the sidelines. How did Brian Sipe get away from our blitz? Here's a replay in slow motion. Sipe and the Browns clicking on this opening drive of the second half. Cleo Miller nearly gets killed on the blitz. Sipe under duress lofts it towards the sidelines. Reggie Rucker with a one-handed grab. Former New England Patriot and Boston Patriot. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the Kansas City 26. We're going to play the run here. No blitz, 4-3 man. Motion for the Browns, bottom of the screen. Run opposite motion with Greg Pruitt. He stopped in the backfield. 1-yard loss. Donnie Parrish on the stop for the Chiefs. 2nd and 11. Sipe brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. Pruitt and Pruitt are your backs. Logan, Rucker, the wideouts. Newsome, the tight end. He's very dangerous. We're going to switch to a 3-4. 3-4. Read and react, man pass, no blitz. Sipe barks out the signals. Calls for motion once again. Sipe, quick hitter, incomplete. We had the extra linebacker on the field. Good job. Pass was intended for Logan. Choked off the passing lanes there. 3rd and 11. Cleveland goes to the stretch offense. Rucker and Wright to one side. Feature and Logan to the other. Cleo Miller the setback. We will match this with a 4-2 nickel. Paul and Howard will be our linebackers. And we're going to read and react. We're going to stunt our down 4. And we're playing pass. 4-2 nickel man pass. Sipe calls for motion. Sipe back to pass. Throws opposite motion. Hits Logan. Logan racing for the end zone. Tripped up inside the 5. That's a gain of 23. Doug Hunt has joined us. Hope all is well with Doug Hunt. Also would like to say hello to Mike in the Truck, Cutter Historical, Imagisport, Ron McGrath, Cleve Baseball Fan 879, Pops Review, Philip Reynolds, I will now take a sip of water. Cleveland down 11, but threatening to cut the lead to 4, possibly, if Concroft could make an extra point. Here's the replay in slow motion. Sipe went to Logan. Man-on-man coverage. Logan bottom of the screen. Logan put a move on his defender. Jamel, hope all is well. Thank you for joining us, Jamel. First and goal for the Browns at the Cleveland 4. Full house backfield, 2 tight end set. Our defensive line will play in tight. We're going to go back to a... actually, we're going to go to a goal line defense. Goal line defense for the Chiefs. Sight, play action, looks, Pruitt, oh, he nailed him. Oh, what a tackle by Dave Rozumick. Saving the touchdown, gain of 2. Second and goal. We're going to play goal line defense run, full house backfield, 2 tight end set. Once again, Hill, Miller, Pruitt in the backfield. Sipe, what will he do here? Sipe hands it to Cleo Miller. Miller is stuffed, no gain. Third and goal. What a stand here by the Chiefs. Third and goal. From the 2, we're going to play goal line run. Motion for Cleveland. Sipe takes it in himself. Plunging it in from the left. 2-yard run by Brian Sipe. Replay. Slow motion. Sipe takes the nasty plunge. It wasn't easy, but he got there. Now the always adventurous extra point by Don Cockcroft. Straight ahead kicker, number 12. He makes this one. The 11-point lead is cut to 4. Kansas City 17, the Cleveland Browns 13. The kickoff by Cockcroft. 10:21 to play in the third quarter. We've got a football game here in Kansas City. From the goal line comes Belton. Belton 10, 15, shimmy shams across to the 20. Makes it close to the 25. They will spot it to the 25. First and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs will go pro set. And we're going to start running the ball here. Sweep left with Reed. Come on, TNT Reed. Sweep left. The Browns come storming through, tackling Reed 2 yards deep in the backfield. Reed could not turn it upfield. Holy cow. 2nd and 12, and Reed is down, favoring his ribs. He's out for the game. Captain Fumbleitis, Ted McKnight comes in. 2nd and 12. Livingston comes off the field. Tony Adams comes on. Quarterback sweep left. Tony Adams, 2nd and 12. Zone coverage for the Browns. Adams will pick up 4 to the left. 3rd and 8. Adams comes off the field. Mike Livingston comes back on. 3rd and 8. Screen pass to Marshall on 3rd and 8. Marshall has it. Marshall, knocked out of bounds. 2 yards short of the first down. 4th and 2. That was a gain of 6. Browns defense playing quite stout now. Zanon comes on to punt for the Chiefs. 8:23 left in the third quarter. The Chiefs lead is 4. That's a good punt by Zanon. Fair catch by Wright. Nice 43-yard punt. It was high, allowing the Chiefs to race under that. Cleveland down 4. 1st and 10 from their 24. 2 tight end set. Parrish and Newsome. The lone wideout, the dangerous Reggie Rucker. Greg and Mike Pruitt are your backs. Mike Pruitt the fullback. Greg Pruitt the halfback. No relations. We're going to go with a 4-3 defensive line in tight. Actually, we're going to go defensive line out wide. We're going to blitz our middle linebacker. We're playing the run. Sipe to throw. Hits Pruitt out of the backfield. Pruitt racing down the sidelines. Takes it out to the Cleveland 40. That's a gain of 16. Excellent play call by Sipe and the Browns. Brian Hoxie, how you doing, Hope Ball, as well. We're going to play the run again and blitz our middle linebacker. 1st and 10 for the Browns at their 40. They trail 17-13. Sipe trying to lead a comeback. Play action. Fake hits Logan. Logan breaks a tackle. 40. Knocked out of bounds. So Logan picks up 21 yards. He breaks a tackle. The ball will be spotted at the Kansas City 39. Browns playing for their playoff lives. Kansas City starting to tire on defense. As the clock struck 12 on the Cinderella Kansas City Chiefs here in Week 8, they still have a 4-point lead. Our defensive line, they're playing a 2 tight end set. We're going to go normal. And we're going to play man run, no blitz. Sipe, will he throw again? Nope. Calvin Hill, the former Cowboy, on the trap play. 3 yards brought down by Tom, don't call me Ron Howard. 7 minutes to play. By the time they snap the ball, 6:32 to play in the 3rd quarter. 2 tight end set, I formation, 2nd and 7. We're going to play the pass here. We're going to play the pass, read and react. 4-3 man. Sipe, play action, over the middle of Newsome. Thank God we played the pass. Timmy Gray knocks it away, making it a gray day for Cleveland fans. 3rd and 7. Ball at the Kansas City 36. I don't think they're in Concroft field goal range. Cleveland goes 4 wide with 6:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. They trail by 4. Excuse me. Feature and Logan to one side, Rucker and Wright to the other. I'll have to take a sip of water as I continue to battle allergies and a cold. We're going to go with a 3... We're going to go dime. We're going to go dime here. And let's bring in Paul and Howard for our linebackers. 3rd and 7. Dime coverage, man pass. Can we get pressure where they're down 3? Motion for Cleveland. 3rd and 7. Sipe calls for the run. Greg Pruitt's got the first down to the right. Pruitt, 14 yards, but there's a flag on the play. Is it holding on the Browns? Illegal block on Cleveland. That's how he popped for 14 yards. We'll accept the penalty. It's now 3rd and 17. We'll stick with the dime coverage. Man pass, dime coverage, 3rd and 17. Browns back at the Chiefs 46. Sipe looking, throwing deep sideline. Caught by Logan. He fumbles the ball. Unbelievable. Logan picks up 40 yards trying to break the tackle to get into the end zone. The pigskin pops loose in the air, and the Chiefs recover it. Logan makes the tackle. Let's watch that again in slow motion. Unbelievable heartbreak for the Browns and Sam Rutigliano, but what joy for the Chiefs and their fans. Logan once again trying to break a tackle and get in the end zone, and there goes the pigskin. Pop goes the pigskin goes pop, and the Chiefs come up with it. Kansas City averts disaster there. One man's loss is another man's gain, they say. Morgado and Knight are your backs. We're going long. We're thrown out of our end zone. Everyone stays in the block. Double fly, play action fake. And we're going to look for Dorsey this time. Livingston. Back out of his end zone. He's going to chuck it up to Marshall's got to step on the defender. Incomplete. A horribly wobbly pass by Mike Livingston. It is 2nd and 10. Trap play to McKnight on 2nd and 10. Cleveland looks for the run. McKnight to about the 10. Picks up 4. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. 5:33 to play in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 6. Oh, boy. 3rd and 6. Quarterback draw. 3rd and 6. Mike Livingston. Come on, Mikey. Quarterback draw. Mike Livingston. He's got it. First down! Oh, boy, they don't come any tougher than Mikey Livingston. First down. I swear to God, I hate this cold. Ugh, God damn it. Ball at the Kansas City 16. We haven't run a counter yet. Let's run a counter right with Morgado, opposite motion left. McKnight motions left out of the backfield. Counter right, Morgado. Picks up 2 yards. Counter right, Morgado again. 2nd and 8, no motion. Zone coverage for Cleveland. Morgado, the Cleveland front 7, or the Cleveland 7 doing a good job now. No gain, 3rd and 8. Third and 8. We're going to go to our stretch offense. Third and 8. No. You know what? We have a 4-point lead. Delayed handoff to McKnight. 3:47 left in the third quarter. McKnight. What a tackle there by Dick Ambrose. Gain of 3. 4th and 5. Zanon to punt. Kansas City clings to a 4-point lead at home, 17-13 with 3:07 to play in the third quarter. Zanon to punt from his 5. Browns come after it. They don't get there. Let's say hello to Dave Gardner. Check out that wonderful channel and subscribe. Fair catch by Ozzie Newsome, who is back for the punt. 3:04 left in the third quarter. Chiefs 17, Browns 13. Cleveland 1st and 10 at their 32. Mike Pruitt, the fullback. Cleo Miller, the halfback. Rucker and Logan, the wideouts. Sipe under center. Newsome, the tight end. We're going to play a 3-4. Man pass, read, and react. Let's make sure we have our starters in the right position. Here we go. 3-4, man pass, read, and react. Motion for the Browns. They're down 4. Sipe hands it off to Cleo Miller. Miller up the middle. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9. We're going to stick with our 3-4 man pass. Read and react. Ball at the Cleveland 33. Sipe looks, throws, middle. Incomplete to Ozzie Newsome. Well covered by Timmy Gray. 3rd and 9. Cleveland. Ball will be placed at their 33. Sipe breaks the huddle. The offense moves to the line of scrimmage. We're going to play 3-3 nickel. Blitz our middle linebacker. Man pass on 3rd and 9. Sipe has all day. Now some late pressure. Throws. Incomplete. Try to hit Pruitt out of the backfield. That would be Greg Pruitt. Well covered by the linebacker, Whitney Paul. 4th and 9. Johnny Evans to punt. Evans gets the punt off. Angling for the sidelines. He might have shaken loose at that. Marshall, that is Larry Marshall, calls for the fair catch. 31-yard punt. 2:07 left in the third quarter. Stretch offense. We're going to run the delay with McKnight. Reed out of the game with badly bruised ribs. McKnight is swooshed in the backfield. Loss of 4. Mac Mitchell has been laying the smack on these Kansas City Chiefs running backs. Holy cow. 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. Screen pass to Marshall. Zone coverage for the Chiefs. Marshall. Picks up 6. 3rd and 8. He was tackled by Clarence Scott. Screen pass to Marshall again on 3rd and 8. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. It's a blitz. Marshall has it. Marshall cannot get to the first down, though. Quickly brought down near the sidelines. He picked up 5. He needed 8. 4th and 3. Zanon to punt. This should be the last play of the third quarter. That looks like a pretty good punt by Zanon. Fair catch by Wright. 41-yard punt. Fair catch will bring it to the Cleveland 16. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Our beloved Kansas City Chiefs 17, the Cleveland Browns 13. Chiefs 5-2, the surprise team of the 1978 NFL season. Cleveland battling for their playoff life. I don't think they have 9 lives. Life. They're 3-4. Lots of teams this week, 3-4, and you lose. Woo! It's not going to look good. So make sure you stay with us for the final scores at the end of this football game and highlights. Let's switch to a 4-3. Let's get our starters back on the field, defensively in the right spot. They're going full house. We're going to play man run on 1st and 10. Full house backfield. Greg Pruitt up the middle. They're starting to run the ball pretty effectively. That's a gain of 5. That ends the third quarter. Gary Barbaro. No. Gary Barbaro, one of our best defensive players, goes off the field. That is not good. They'll work on his ankle. Ted Bergmeyer comes on. 2 seconds left. We'll play the run again on 2nd and 5. That ends the third quarter. 15 more minutes of football. Let's get right to it. Fourth quarter. We switch sides. 2nd and 5 for Cleveland from their 21. We're going to play the run. We have no Barbaro on the field. Sipe. Newsome. We got... Oh, he fumbled! Parrish picks it up! Parrish ripped the ball out of Newsome's hands! Unbelievable play by Donnie Parrish! And that just might have saved the day for the Cleveland Browns. Everything was going wrong. We lost Reed. We lost Barbaro. What a play by Parrish. Holy cow. Let's watch this in slow motion. It is a tight end sweep. Parrish just rips the ball out of Ozzie Newsome's arms. One more time. This will be actual speed here. There's the Newsome sweep. There's Parrish wrapping him up, ripping the ball out of his arms. The Chiefs, 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 9. Sam Rutigliano throwing up on the Cleveland sideline. Some horrific turnovers for the Browns. They have turned the ball over 3 times. Kansas City, they might play sloppy on offense, but we don't turn the ball over normally. But we do have Captain Fumbleitis in the backfield. Let's get him out. We're going to go with Arnold Morgado. Stretch offense. Trap play to Morgado, our fullback. Come on, Morgado. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Now we're going to move backwards. False start. 2nd and goal from the 14. Trap to Morgado out of the spread. Kansas City gets a push. Morgado plunges the middle. Pickup of 6. Trap to Morgado again. Ball at the Cleveland 8. 2nd down and goal. It's a blitz. Morgado powers past the 5. 3rd and goal. Ball, no, they spot it at the 5. 3rd and goal. Morgado comes off the field. Do we bring in Captain Fumbleitis? Yes. 3rd and goal. Smith to motion left. We're going to run outside right for the first time in... Oh, that's not the right out. For the first time in this football game, pitch right, opposite motion to McKnight. Can he be the hero? Man coverage for the Browns. McKnight. Touchdown! Ted McKnight. And joy and jocularity has come back to Arrowhead Stadium. The Chiefs go up by 10, possibly 11. We await the Jan Stenerud extra point. First time we ran outside right all game. Here comes the replay in slow motion. Look at that blocking by the Chiefs. Look how McKnight reads his blocks, wins the race to the pylon, in like Flynn. One more time in actual speed. We take a defender away from that side with motion. Touchdown, McKnight. Jan Stenerud for the extra point to put them up 11. Come on, Jan. Adams to hold. Stenerud puts it through. 24-13. That could be the final nails in the Cleveland Browns' coffin for this game and possibly their season. Stenerud to kick off. Here's the kickoff by Jan Stenerud. who I believe would end his career with the Packers, right? I think. Touchback. Gary Barbaro's back on the field. That's good news. They wrapped up his ankle. He wants to play in this game. When last we checked, the Raiders were losing. So Cleveland down by 11. 1st and 10 from their 20. We're going to stunt our down 4, play man pass coverage, blitz our middle linebacker on 1st and 10. Sipe gives it to Calvin Hill. Hill struggles for 3, still on the tackle, flag on the play. Holding, Cleveland will accept that. We're going to play pass. Sipe under duress, gives it to Greg Pruitt. Pruitt breaks a tackle. Nice run by Greg Pruitt. Gain of 12, 2nd and 8. 2 tight end set. We're playing 4-3 man pass, blitz our middle linebacker. 2nd and 8. Sipe calls for motion. That's Rucker in motion. Sipe under pressure from the backside. Incomplete. Try to hit Cleo Miller. 3rd and 8. Let's go to a 4-2 nickel pass. And we're going to bring in Paul. And we're going to bring in Howard. Stunt our down. Actually, you know what? We're going to defensive line out wide. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Sipe has all day in the world. Throws incomplete. Timmy Gray was in the coverage with Reggie Rucker. Rucker once again looking for a flag. And no, it's going to be holding on Cleveland. We will decline. 4th and 8. Cleveland to punt. 12:19 left in the football game. Evans gets the punt off. Out of bounds. 44-yard punt. 12:13 to play in this football game. Pitch right, opposite motion out of our stretch offense. Cleveland has everyone up on the line. They're playing the run. There's the motion. There's the pitch to McKnight. McKnight struggles for 2. Flag on the play. Personal foul on the Chiefs. Some rough stuff. Oh boy. 1st and 25. Delayed handoff to McKnight. 1st and 25. It's a blitz. There's the delay. McKnight bounces to the outside, but brought down. That's going to be a 4-yard loss. Oh, McKnight, what were you thinking? 2nd and 29. Delay again to McKnight. McKnight this time breaks a tackle. Oh, McKnight with a nice run. Gets close to the Kansas City 30, and they will spot it at the Chiefs 30. That's a gain of 15. 3rd and 14. McKnight needs a breather. Tony Reed out for the game. Morgado will come in. Delayed handoff to the fullback, Morgado. We're up 11. Let's not make it. Oh, come on, dudes. False start. 3rd and 19. Run the delay with Morgado. They're playing a 3-deep zone. Morgado crosses the 30. Hold on to that football. Oh, no. Click the wrong button. We are not going for it on 4th down. Zanon to punt from his 15. 10-17 to play. There's the punt. Peter Griffin, how you doing? Hope all is well. Good punt by Zanon. Goes out of bounds. 10-11 to play. Kansas City Chiefs 24, the Cleveland Browns 13. Chiefs 5-2 here in Week 8. Cleveland 3-4. We're going to go to a 3-4. Get our defensive linebacker, our starters in the right position. And we're going to play man pass, read and react. 3-4. Motion for the Browns. Sipe looking to throw. Under duress, throws incomplete. He got hit as he was throwing the pigskin. Pass intended for Greg Pruitt. 2nd and 10. They go 2 tight end set. We'll stick with our 3-4. Man pass. Rucker the lone wide out. Hill and Miller the running backs. Newsom and Paris the tight ends. And I think we will blitz Spanning. 2nd and 10. Here's the blitz. Sipe. Incomplete. He was hit again as he was throwing the pigskin. Pass intended for Rucker. 3rd and 10. We're going to blitz both of our middle linebackers. 3-4 man pass. Logan and Rucker are the wideouts. Sipe rolls, throws, complete to Greg Pruitt. First down. Pruitt escapes the backfield and his defender, Tom Howard. Howard does make the tackle, but the chains, they are moving. Under 10 to play. 3-4 man pass. 2 tight end set for the Browns. Motion. That's Reggie Rucker. It's a sweep towards motion with Greg Pruitt. Pruitt to midfield. That's a gain of 8. .8:44 left in the football game. 2nd and 2. We'll continue to play the pass. Sipe to throw. 2nd and 2. Middle. Incomplete to Newsome. No flags. Ball batted away by Timmy Gray. 3rd and 2. We're going to blitz our middle linebackers here and play man run. 3-4 man run. 2 tight ends set for the Browns. Calvin Hill. What a run by the veteran Calvin Hill. It was a sweep left. He saw nothing was there. He cut it back right for 6 yards. First down. 8:35. Clock starts to run. Browns in a hurry up. We're going to a 4-2 nickel with Paul and Howard as our linebackers. We're going to play the pass, read and react, 4-2 nickel. Sipe calls for motion. Sipe back to pass, short drop. Hits Logan. Logan racing for the end zone. He breaks a tackle. He's tough to bring down. He could score. Knocked out of bounds finally, but it's a 37-yard gain. Most of that is by Dave Logan. Short catch, long run. This time, no pigskin pop for him. He holds on to that football as it was his own child. Here it is. Look at that. Actual speed. Barbaro finally forces him out, but here come the Cardiac Kids, Cleveland Browns. 1st and goal at the Kansas City 7. Our defensive line will shift in tight. We're going to play man run out of our 4-2 nickel. Sipe to throw. Touchdown. Oh, feature does not break the plane. 2nd and goal from the half-yard line. We're going to blitz our linebackers here. 2nd and goal. Sipe throws. Touchdown to right. Cleveland back in this ball game, 24-19. We await the always adventurous Concroft extra point. Here's a replay in slow motion. Sipe leads an excellent drive for the Browns, culminating with his 1-yard toss to Keith Wright. Concroft has missed an extra point. Miller to hold. Concroft, the kick straight and through. 24-20, 7:43 to play. Concroft with the kickoff. Boy, that missed extra point looms large. From the end zone, Eddie Payton, brother of Walter Payton, gets to the 20, 25, 30. What a return by Eddie Payton of 34 yards. They'll spot it at the Kansas City 31. Chiefs up 4. We want to burn clock. We're going to run a trap with Morgado. 3 down linemen for Cleveland. Morgado to the right a bit on that trap. 2 yards. Trap to Morgado again. We take it under 7 minutes. Morgado holds on to the pigskin. 2 yards. Brought down by Mike St. Clair. 3rd and 6. Morgado needs a breather. Teddy McKnight comes in. We'll take it to 6 minutes when we snap this ball. 3rd and 6. Trap play to McKnight. McKnight, first down! Tough run by McKnight. 5:17 when we snap it. Trap play to McKnight. Run that clock, run that ball. McKnight, yes! 5 yards for McKnight. McKnight comes off the field. Mark Bailey comes on the field. Trap play to Bailey. We've put the ball in the hands of the O-line. I believe the Browns jumped. Offsides, Cleveland will accept that penalty. 1st and 10 from the Cleveland 49. Trap to Bailey. 4:27 left in the football game. 4-point lead for the Chiefs. Bailey with a big run. He was Bristol cream on that one. 8 yards for Bailey. Trap play to Bailey again. Clock going tick, tick, tick on the Browns. It's a run blitz. Bailey gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. 3rd and 2. Bailey needs a breather. 3rd and 2. They'll give it to Morgado on the trap. 3rd and 2. 2:59 left. Morgado, first down, busts a tackle. He's racing for the end zone. Brought down by the last man standing, Tom Darden. That was a gain of 17. Here's the replay in slow motion. What a job by this Kansas City Chiefs O-line. Big run by Morgado, reading his blocks splendidly. Trap play to Morgado. Oh, Cleveland uses their first timeout. Trap to Morgado. Ball at the Browns 24. Morgado. More yards for Morgado. That's a gain of 13. Morgado needs a breather. Bailey will come in. Will he be Irish Bailey's Bristol cream? Let's find out. Cleveland uses their second timeout. Trap to Bailey. Come on, baby. Come on, Bailey. Bailey, touchdown, Bailey. Touchdown! To the folk hero, Mark Bailey. Fresh legs of Mark Bailey scamper the final 11 yards for the Nestea plunge. He was in like Flynn. Kansas City Chiefs fans rejoice with much joy and jocularity here at Arrowhead Stadium. There's your touchdown. Here's your extra point by Jan Stenerud. The Chiefs are back up by 11, 31-20 with 2:43 to play. The kickoff by Stenerud. The Chiefs looking to go to 6-2. The last we checked, the Raiders were losing to Seattle. Taking a knee in the end zone is Collins. We're going to play a 4-2 nickel man pass. Read and react. Sipe down 11. Calls for motion. They need chunk. Oh, wow. That was an ugly play. False start. First and 15 now for Cleveland. Screen to Pruitt. Pruitt. Picks up 6. 2nd and 9. Sipe back to pass. 4 wide out. Throwing incomplete to Wright. The man he tossed the touchdown to pull them within 4. 3rd and 9. Wright, Rucker feature to the top. Logan to the bottom. Sipe looking for Wright. Incomplete. He took a big pop from Emmett Thomas. Ball came loose. 4th and 9. Cleveland to punt. They have thrown up the white flag, it seems. Remember, stay tuned. We will have all the highlights of all the other games once our game is concluded. There's the punt fair catch by Eddie Payton. Trap play to Bailey. Will run the clock out. Bailey with a huge run. Holy cow, look at him go. Will he go coast to coast? Oh, he fumbled! Oh, my Lord, a 39-yard run by Bailey, and he fumbles the ball. Cleveland barely has life, but life they have. We go to the 2-minute warning. Sipe and the Browns. 1:55 left with 1 timeout. He's got to get chunks of yard. Under duress throws. Incomplete to feature. 2nd and 10. 2 tight end set. Sipe under duress. Incomplete to Rucker. 3rd and 10. 4 wideouts for the Browns. Sipe back to pass. Throws. Incomplete to Rucker. A lot of pressure on Brian Sipe. 4th and 10. The Browns have conceded the game and their season. They will punt. That is a horrific punt. Fair catch by Marshall. Let's give it to Bailey on the trap. Bailey. Hold on to that ball. We got to show we have faith in Bailey. Clock, we'll take it under a minute. Give it to Bailey. They used her last time out. Give it to Bailey one more time. Bailey. First down. And now, victory formation for the Chiefs. They will defeat the Browns at home 31-10. What a win. And that is it. The Kansas City Chiefs are victorious. Your player of the game, Ted McKnight, 14 rushes, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns. Let's quickly look at some stats for our beloved Chiefs. You know, Mike Livingston was 8 of 14, 57%, 95 yards. He threw a touchdown. He didn't throw any picks. We'll take it. Our running game, Reed, 14 for 78. He was hurt. I don't know how many games he'll be out. That's a big blow. Morgado, 14 for 71. McKnight, 14 for 65. Bailey, 8 for 67. He had a touchdown run. Livingston, 4 for 20. Marshall, 1 for 10. Adams, 2 for 5. Receiving, well, Marshall, 7 catches, 88 yards. Reed, 1 for 7. That's all we need there. Now, let's go to the other games and find out what happened. Denver, Baltimore. Let's go to the highlights. And let's skip that. Let's go back here. So we saw Morton's going to throw a touchdown pass here to Egloff. Then he's going to throw another touchdown pass. Why is it doing that? Let's go reveal. I don't know why it's doing that. Denver holds on against Baltimore 21-14. Craig Morton, player of the game, threw for 220 yards, a pick, and 3 touchdowns. Let's watch his 3 touchdown tosses. We already saw Egloff. We'll see that again. Then he'll throw a touchdown to Odoms. There's Egloff. Here's the 8-yarder to Odoms. I love the Denver Broncos' old uniforms. I really don't like their new uniforms. Now, where's his 3rd touchdown toss? Oh, Morton was intercepted by AIC graduate Bruce Laird. Hits Riley Odom 16 yards. So this is his 3rd touchdown toss. Denver prevails 21-14. They're now 4-4. The Colts are 1-7. Cincinnati, Buffalo. Bills go to 5-3. Cincinnati falls to 5-3. Buffalo 20, Cincinnati 7. Terry Miller, the running back, 20 carries, 109 yards, 2 catches, 25 yards, and a touchdown reception. Let's go to the touchdown reception by Terry Miller. Joe Ferguson will hit Miller. 23-yard pass out of the backfield. Nice play there. So we end that. Dallas was handling Philly. Let's see if that's what happens. 16-0 Cowboys. We'll leave it at that. Well, we have Cowboy fans. Let's take a look. Harvey Martin, defensive right end, 8 tackles, 3 sacks. And let's see what we have for a big play. Let's look at the touchdown pass. Staubach to Pearson. Out of the shotgun, 4 wide. There we go. Pretty much everything else looks like field goals. Yep. 16-0 Cowboys. They're 5-3. Philadelphia 1-7. San Diego 1-6. Detroit 1-6. And Detroit goes to 2-6 with a 2017 victory over the Chargers. Bubba Baker, player of the game, 4 tackles, 2 sacks. Let's go to the highlights. Ricardo kicks a field goal. Bernershka kicks a field goal. Danielson's picked, still 3-3. Fouts to McDonald makes it 10-3. Here's a touchdown. Ricardo kicks another field goal, 10-6. So Detroit, it's a comeback win. Fouts decline. It's going to make it 17-6. Hits the tight end Klein. This is pre-Kellen Winslow days. Ricardo misses a field goal. Hank Bauer fumbles. Ricardo misses another field goal. But then Gary Danielson hits Luther Blue for a 35-yard touchdown pass. So San Diego poops the bed down the stretch in Detroit. Look at that touchdown pass to Blue. Kick was good. 17-13. Horace King from 2 yards out. With 25 seconds left in the game, Danielson to King. And that is your football game. Last chance for the Chargers. Hail Mary. Fouts, not known to be fleet of foot, evades the rush, throws it up to nobody. What a game. Frank Wainscott, how you doing? As Frank says, thinking of all of our brave men and women who have served and those who made the supreme sacrifice. Thank you. Absolutely, absolutely. That's what Memorial Day is about. Most people don't remember that. But when I bring stuff up, you know, Al's considered a bad guy. Rams, New Orleans. New Orleans really needs to win here. And they do! Holy cow, 6-0. That's a huge win. Jim Merlot, left outside linebacker, 9 tackles. He's player of the game. Let's just look at the field goals. Wow, at the half, it's 0-0. Going in the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. Steve Mickemeyer makes a 40-yard field goal. Corral misses. Archie Manning's picked. Hayden's picked. Rams stopped on... Let's watch that. Rams, wow, they went for it. They had to. 4th and 4. I don't know how many timeouts they had left. And that just sets up another field goal. Then time expires. Wow, 6-0 New Orleans. Minnesota's kicking the crap out of the Packers. And they win 34-3. We'll leave it at that. This is a big game for our beloved Patriots. 6-1 Miami goes to New England. Foxborough. Patriots 4-3. And the Patriots win 14-3. They pull one game. They're one game behind the Dolphins. Richard Bishop, defensive right end, MVP. We will watch all the highlights here. Yepremian misses a field goal. Shankapalooza. Cunningham fumbles. Cunningham, I think, had 2 fumbles in this game. Struggling for extra yards. Look at the big run, and there's the fumble. You got to hold on to that pigskin. Then Leroy Harris will fumble, nullifying the possibility of the Dolphins scoring. So Greasy gives it to Harris. He fumbles. Good job by the Patriots defense. Posey misses a 45-yard field goal. It's a coin flip, and it went bad. Shanks it left. Yepremian will make an 18-yard field goal, putting the Dolphins up 3-0 at the end of the first half. Cunningham with a 2-yard touchdown run. 2 tight end set for the Patriots. Cunningham holds on to the ball this time. 7-3 Patriots. Grogan, 9-yard toss to the Roadrunner. Stanley Morgan to the top of your screen. Mano-a-mano coverage. Oh, look at the crossing pattern by Morgan. There's your touchdown. Dolphins go for it on 4th down with 4:50 to play in the football game. Greasy to Williams, who's tackled quickly in the backfield. But Posey misses a field goal. Greasy, with 12 seconds left, he looks like he's just going to chuck it up here. Scrambling. His hit as he throws. There's the pick by Doug Bedoin. The Patriots get a huge win at home. Once again, Richard Bishop, the player of the game. New England 14, the Dolphins 3. Patriots 5-3, one game behind the Dolphins 6-2. Jets, St. Louis 3-4, both teams. Someone's got to win here to keep their playoff hopes alive. The Cardinals win 22-16 at Shea. Jim Otis, 12 rushes, 69 yards and a touchdown, 1 catch for a touchdown of 9 yards. Let's look at those 2 touchdowns by Jimmy Otis. His first one, a 42-yard run. Look at this run. Look how tough Jim Otis is. And he is gone, baby, gone. Now we'll show his touchdown reception. 3rd quarter, Jim Hart to Jim Otis. J to J. It's a connection for a score. Giants 3-4, Redskins 5-2. Giants were winning this game at the half, and they complete an upset victory at home in the Meadowlands, 19-3. Harry Carson, the linebacker, player of the game, 13 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries. Let's show you the scores. Larry Zonka punches it in from 1 yard out, 7-0, as he would not be denied. The former Dolphin. Mosley kicks a field goal, 7-3. Riggins fumbles. Danilo hits a 47-yarder, 10-3. Giants convert in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 1, trap play, I formation. The up back Doug Kotar moves the chains. Danilo kicks a 44-yard field goal, 13-3. Riggins fumbles again. Danilo kicks a 41-yarder, 16-3. Danilo kicks a 19-yarder, 19-3. What a win. Oh, they blocked a field goal. So Danilo gets a field goal blocked. Those are always fun to watch. But the Giants prevail. 19-3, they're 4-4. Redskins 5-3, so the Giants still in a playoff hunt. Houston-Pittsburgh, huge game in the AFC Central. Pittsburgh shuts out the Oilers. They're now 6-2. The Oilers drop to 4-4. Pittsburgh's won 4 in a row. Pittsburgh wins 21-0. Franco Harris, 23 rushes, 114 yards, player of the game. 2 catches, 19 yards. He had a rushing touchdown. Let's show you Harris's 3-yard touchdown run to start off the Pittsburgh Steelers score. We'll show you all 3 of Pittsburgh's scores. We'll avoid the Roy Jarella. He missed 1 field goal. He missed 2 field goals. Rick Moser was no hoser out of the full house backfield. Ricky Moser is going to score. Ricky, don't lose my number to the right. Kick good, 14-0. Gifford Nielsen intercepted by Jack Lambert. So Nielsen in. There's the pick. He makes the touchdown saving tackle, though. So Dante Pastorini was out at that moment. Rocky Blyer culminates the scoring for the Steelers. 9-yard touchdown run by the veteran Rocky Blyer. Served in Vietnam. How appropriate on Memorial Day weekend. 21-0 Steelers. Franco Harris, player of the game. Steelers 6-2. Houston 4-4. Atlanta, San Francisco. 19-0 Atlanta. They go to 4-4. San Francisco 1-6-1. Tim Mazzetti 4 field goals and an extra point. This is the big game. Seattle was winning at the half. Do they upset the Raiders? Yes, 27-12. We are in first place by a game. Jim Zorn throws for 213 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Rush for 7 yards. Let's watch his 2 touchdown tosses. First one, 17 yards of Sam McCullum. The lefty, number 10, Jim Zorn. Beautiful pass to McCullum. Sherman Smith with an 18-yard touchdown run. Oh, Stabler to the ghost. Let's watch that. Kenny Stabler to Dave Casper. Where's the second touchdown? Oh, 28 yards to Rufus Crawford. Another fine pass by Zorn. Tampa Bay, Chicago. Tampa was up 3-0. Chicago wins 7-6. Gary Campbell, right outside linebacker, 6 tackles, 1 interception. Let's go to... So Neil O'Donoghue makes a 29-yard field goal. 3-0 Tampa. You gotta love the creamsicle uniforms. Buccaneers should go back to that. Buccaneers stopped on 4th down as Doug Williams 4th and 6 at the Chicago 38. Offense stayed on the field. Williams scrambles. He's throwing deep, and this was the end of the first half, actually. So they threw a Hail Mary there. Third quarter, almost midway through the third quarter, Doug Williams is going to throw the pick to the Campbell, who was the MVP of the game. But early in the fourth quarter, 20-yard field goal by Neil O'Donoghue makes it 6-0 the Bucs. However, the Bears will prevail as O'Donoghue will miss a field goal that could have made it 9-0 and put it on the reach of the Bears. With that missed field goal, Chicago still had hope in Tampa. The sun still shined on the Bears, but not on Bob Thomas. Thomas would miss a field goal with 5:39 left in the game. Shankapalooza left. But with 1:23 left, Bob Avellini, 24 yards to James Scott for the tie, and then the extra point for the win. Avellini. Motion. Here's Bobby Avellini. I'd like to buy a vowel, please. Post to Scott. Touchdown. Extra point. Good. The Bears, on the brink of defeat, are now celebrating the thrill of victory. Avellini to Scott. Kick good. 7-6 Chicago. 44 seconds left. Doug Williams. 4th and 8. 51 seconds left. He snaps the ball. Williams scrambling. He's got the first down there. What's Dougie going to do here? Tampa trying to get one more playoff, and they cannot. So the Bears, with a tremendous comeback victory, 7-6. Player of the game, Gary Campbell, as Bears Den 007 says, rest in peace, Bob Avellini. Yep, he passed away too. So what a week 8. Who do we have in week 9? We're now 6-2. We lost our first 2 games. We've won our next 6. Who do we have in week 9? Wow, 6-2 Kansas City versus 6-2 Pittsburgh. Don't miss that one. That should be a slobber knocker. Let's quickly go to the standings and then call it a stream. Dallas 5-3, Redskins 5-3 in the NFC East, followed by the Giants and Cardinals 4-4. Philadelphia 1-7. It's a dogfight. That's a dogfight, my friends. Chicago pulls off another improbable win. They're 7-1. Packers fall 2 back as they get thumped by Minnesota. Minnesota keeps their playoff hopes alive by thumping the Packers. And Tampa's playoff hopes, well, not so good. Tampa loses. So in the Central, you have the Bears 7-1, Packers 5-3, Minnesota 4-4. The teams looking for next season: Tampa 3-5, Detroit 2-6. NFC West. Rams fall to the Saints, so they're 5-3. New Orleans a half game back at 4-3-1. Atlanta's still in it to win it. They're 4-4. San Francisco 1-6. Patriots get a huge win in the AFC East as they defeat Miami, but they're still one game behind the Dolphins. Dolphins 6-2. Patriots and Buffalo 5-3. Jets and Baltimore, bye-bye. Jets 3-5. Baltimore 1-7. In the Central, Pittsburgh 6-2. They beat Houston. Houston falls to 4-4. Cincinnati lost to Buffalo. They're 5-3. Cleveland, they're 3-5. They're done. And then our beloved Kansas City Chiefs beat the Browns. We're 6-2. Oakland is upset by Seattle. They're 5-3. We have a full game. We've won 6 in a row after losing our first 2 games. Denver, well, they're still in the hunt for a playoff spot. They're 4-4. Seattle 3-5. They're done. San Diego 1-7. So there you have it. I'd like to thank Sports Time Machine who just jumped in. Please check out and subscribe to that channel. Bears Den, Frank Wayne Scott, Ron McGrath, Doug Hunt, Cutter Historical. Please check out that channel and subscribe. Peter Griffin, Uncle Dave Gardner. Check out his channel and subscribe. Jim L, Mike in the Truck, Imagisports, another fun content creator. Check out that channel and subscribe. That's Imagisport. Cleve Baseball Fan 879. All your very fun card and dice Stratomatic baseball. Please check out that channel and subscribe, as well as Pop's Review, our good friend. Another fun content creator. He just put up a video on replay basketball tabletop version. Philip Reynolds, happy birthday, my friend. So there you have it. That's the football game. If you enjoyed the stream, smack that like button. If you have not subscribed and you wish to do so, that would be awesome. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community. Become a member of the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. It's very easy. You subscribe to my channel, their channels, like, sub, share, one and all. Grow their channels, grow my channel, grow the community. Come back where everybody knows your name. Have fun. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you once again to all the men and women for their sacrifices now, in the past, and in the future. God bless them all, as well as you. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. Thank you very much for your time. I greatly